Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to Billionaires Club 101. Today we're talking about LYFT, as a LYFT driver, our earnings. Today I've completed a week, going into my second week now. So the most important thing is, if you're a LYFT driver, you must have a bank account with a debit card, or you must have to my account, I have what's called a rush card prepaid debit card. That works pretty good. If you need a rush card, there's a link in the description box below for you to get a rush card, so you can link your LYFT payment to your rush card. You know, it's for direct deposit. When you're getting paid for LYFT, they don't mail out checks. They do not mail out checks. You need a bank account, or you need a debit card with the debit card. But if you don't have a bank account, I have access for you to get a rush card, and they have it where you can set it up where your LYFT earnings will go to that direct deposit. The pay period runs from Monday through the next following Monday, and then it processed on Tuesday. Now I received my direct deposit on Tuesday, the same day when it processed, which is pretty nice. I worked 15 hours. I got paid $350 just for 15 hours. I'm okay with that. You know, $350, 15 hours. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. But if you're looking to earn some extra income, becoming a driver with LYFT, the most important thing is find out what your goals are as far as how much money you want to make. I came into contact with a person from a competitor's rideshare company. I don't want to mention any names and downgrade any other companies. That's not what I'm doing. But you know, when I'm sitting there talking to them, and they're asking me about LYFT and how they pay and all these other things, they've been part of the rideshare business for a certain amount of time. They don't they're giving me all this information as a well experienced driver. But I think they drive around aimlessly and not really honing in on a system that really works. Now, before I became a LYFT driver, I did some research, just like you're watching this video. You're doing your research. You're finding out information on the best company to be a part of. So I only drive for LYFT. I don't drive for any other rideshare company, because my goal is to find out the best way I can utilize my time as a LYFT driver. I'm not doing this full time. I'm doing this in my spare time. Some people do it part time. Some people do it full time. I choose to do it in my spare time. I do something else outside of being a LYFT driver. So I have a family. I have other streams of income that I have to pay attention to. So in my spare time, when I got things, instead of me watching TV, I go out, become a driver with LYFT. But now, not only that, I looked at what my market is, which is in San Diego. So I know the hot spots. I've been here all my life. So the areas that I go to, they're high traffic areas. There are a lot of bars, and then there's a lot of young people, a lot of college campuses that are around those places. So a lot of people who want to avoid getting a DUI, especially in downtown, there's a lot of police presence down there. So a lot of people just choose to use a rideshare company. I happen to be with LYFT, and I get a lot of business in these areas. The times that I drive, I select a certain route. I select the times that I know that are busy. Another thing we have with being a LYFT driver, we have what's called heat maps. Now, this heat maps are like your navigation map that shows up in your cell phone, and then so when the calls come in, your screen are turned to a certain color, and then so I won't tell you all the inners, the inside of LYFT until you become a LYFT driver. I have other videos that you can take a look on the internet. So this is becoming more advanced as far as what LYFT does, as far as its proprietary systems and all those things. But anyway, so my strategy is to find out what times are the most busiest. So I've been studying the maps. I've been looking at the areas that always have a lot of certain calls. So I'll take a drive in those areas, and I'll park instead of me just driving around waiting for a passenger to pop up into my queue on my phone. So I just park and I start getting calls. So every time I pick up one passenger and drop them off to the destination point, immediately after I get another call. So I'm very busy that way, instead of me driving all day long and getting a hit here and there. There are some people who drive all day and hopefully they get something. So I'm using a time-effective method that produces the type of results that I want. And thus far, I've been getting the results that I want. So the most important thing is, I set daily goals as far as when I go driving. I don't drive every day, but the days that I do drive, I want to set a daily goal of, this is my minimum, this is my maximum. I don't want to get burnt out. Also, I don't want to waste a lot of gas, spend a lot of money on gas. What I want to do is, when I drive, I want to help people, but also I want to be compensated. So the compensation that I get, I want to make sure I'm able to see that in my reflection in my bank account, instead of I'm spending so much gas is not being equivalent to how much I'm earning, right? So my weekly goal is to earn over $500 per week. So last week it was just to start out. Now that I'm more seasoned, because now it's my second week, so I guess I'm a little seasoned, but I think I have a concept of what to do and how to do it, and then what time to do it. But also I became LYFT have a rating system of 5 stars, so your passenger is able to rate you, and you can rate your passengers. So I pretty much rate my passengers because they're very pleasant. Just give them 5 stars because it's pleasant people. Give them the best ratings, and in return they do that for me as well. Right now I got a 4.9 stars, which is, I guess, fairly high. But also, when you're looking to drive with LYFT, make sure you use your time wisely. Okay, so use your time wisely. Don't drive off just to drive. Just find a busy location and park. Right? And that's all I have to say. But once you join with LYFT, you'll be able to, I'll give you more tools to be more successful. No matter what market you're in, what area you're in, I'll tell you exactly what time to drive and where to drive and how to make the most of your LYFT business. This is not a job. This is not, just a career. This is actually your business with the LYFT platform. You are your own boss. And I'm going to tell you another way. There's other ways that you could earn income driving with LYFT. It's just not about driving. There's other ways you can earn income without driving. Alright, for additional details, there's a link in the description box below. Click on it, become a driver, and then I will give you more information on how to be more successful with driving with LYFT. I can help you earn in your spare time up to $500 or more. Alright? So if you're looking to earn some extra income in your spare time, go ahead and click the link below, become a LYFT driver, and I'll see you at the top. You have a great day. This is Billionaires Club 101. Thanks for watching.